with tornado warnings outside today. These two teams will continue the tornado they had last night. It was a terrific game, and we will look at first our Illinois Bone and Joint Institute starters and scratches. We restore the health and quality of people's lives. Billy Sweat on the left, Stephen Pinizzato on the right, Nathan Longpre in the middle. Jocelyn, good to see him in the line. Very skilled individual defensively with Patrick Mullen on the right side on defense. Eddie Lack again coming off a terrific game. He will get the nod in net. Brad Hunt, Zach Miskovics, Jan Sove, Andrew Gordon, Michael Davies, Alex Friesen, Stefan Schneider, Taylor Matson are the scratches.
Allstate goaltender matchup. Allstate, Chicago's own good hands. They go head-to-head once again. Both were perfect through 65 minutes last night. Eddie Lack had 25 saves. He goes for the Wolves. Carter Hutton stopped 31 for Rockford. He goes once again.
Mix it up, exactly what you need. But both these teams have so much talent. These should be probably, in my eyes, the best two teams in the division they're in.
He's consistent offensively. The last 2 years, 3 goals, 14 assists, 17 points. You pencil that in for that already in year number 3 as a pro.
Yeah, probably have to. You want a bonus just at 18 points, I guess.
Sterling hands it off. Quick shot. They score! Andrew Ebbett, the first goal of the season and the first goal on Carter Hutton in 3 games.
Yes. He has been stellar against the Wolves. Very difficult with these two guys, Sterling and Ebbett, on the same line. Similar look with that big beard that they wear, so you have to be aware. And I think it's Hadar that'll actually travel through the top of the crease and impede the vision of Hutton. Here's Sterling with a puck. He dishes it off. Ebbett looks, shoots. And there it is. Hadar just sliding through at the same time as that puck is being released. Well, he gives actually Hutton a little bit better look. Not sure if there's a redirect at all there, but a very good shot. And you could see the puck as it entered the net. It was on its end. It knuckled in. So maybe he had to waver a little bit through to get past the glove hand of Hutton. Nonetheless, it's a shot on net, and that's what you need. Boy, you got to shoot on these goaltenders who are so good.
Levna, the lone defenseman on this group of 5 for Rockford. LeBlanc carries in. Towards Saad, cut off, and cleared down by Tanev.
Another good read on the defensive side. I think that was Chris Tanev stepping in and taking away the pass behind the net. Got a little support. Easy exit of the puck by the Wolves.
Longpre short in a breakaway. Scores! All alone! Nathan Longpre, 2-zip Wolves.
That's a beauty. What a strip of the puck. Nathan Longpre mentioned 5 shots last night. Really was very good. Had some excellent one-on-one situations. Beat Joe Lavin cleanly on a beautiful move driving the net. And in this game has had a couple of chances himself. Persistent on the forecheck and some sloppiness by the last 2 defenders moving out of the zone. Here he is initially on Lebda. I mentioned persistent, staying with it. Look at that strip of the puck of Morin driving in. Beautiful shot, top shelf. Short side, blocker side.
Rockford gave up 7 shorties last year. The Wolves scored 11. That's their first shorthanded goal of the season. And Nathan Longpre, the Peterborough kid. Rodin, one final rush on the power play. Stanton runs into him. Cassian runs into Stanton. Now we're going to get a fight. And Cassian throwing, I believe it was Peary to make that haze. It was coming in to stick up for Stanton, who was hit.
He was certainly hit. There was no penalty on the hit. Looked at both referees immediately. And Hayes comes in to help out his teammate, but really not much of a fight, to be honest with you. Gloves were dropped, but nothing. It was Peter Sitchie in there very quickly. Let's have a look at it. Tanev moving the puck up the ice. Schrader with it. Rodin with a nifty move, trying to get around Stanton, and here comes the hit. And as you mentioned, Hayes comes in to help. Cassian going right over top of Stanton, and then Hayes comes flying in and gets underneath Cassian. Not the best position if you're going to come in to help your teammate.
He wrist shot, and that just missed the target.
I like those quick releases, though. That's exactly what you have to have happen. Get some bodies to the net, just to hopefully be in the vicinity for a redirect.
Working in is Sterling, trying to use Youds, the defenseman, as a screen. The shot missed the barn.
I mentioned it last night a couple of times. His quick release, boy, he could surprise goaltenders. And his He's good at moving the puck around defensemen, but using them as a screen.
Sterling picks up, throws it in front, he scores! It went off of Olsen and in. Brett Sterling's first for the year, and it's 3-0 Chicago.
Well, that's an ugly one, but we can talk about it, and it's often talked about. Just get pucks to the net. That's what I was mentioning when Anderson with a couple of wrist shots, quality chances because it's in the vicinity, and this one here is thrown by Brett Sterling on the near boards. Again, Rockford defense have had some problems with the puck. The pressure, they give it up, there's no support, and Sterling to the front of the net. I'm not sure why Olsen lifted his leg, but he does lift it off the ice and hits the boot. And it surprises Hutton, who was moving right to left with the flow of the puck. And the Wolves go up by 3.
Here buying some time down the corner. Kruger cuts pass out in front, and it misses Morin. Perhaps Matheson got a piece of the feed.
Matheson or Lack stick down just in the last second. It was a good feed.
Now out in front, they score! A nice pass by St. Pierre, finished off out in front by Morin.
That play is something the Wolves talked about. I think they wanted to do this play. It's something that they did not have happen very often last night. They were trying to implement that in their game today. And this play has worked a couple of times, and it has been available. And you got a guy like St. Pierre that could pass the puck so well, it's eventually going to work. And Jeremy Morin with the goal. There it is, quick feed, nobody around. Everybody caught up in where the puck and the flow of the players was going. And a perfect feed by St. Pierre, and then right through the legs, Lack off his left post, not able to get across.
Nice. Get it around Guillaume Desbiens, but kept alive by Morin. Steps in the shot, off the arm of Lack. Rebound for Morin. He'll try and wrap it out in front. Going, stopped by Eddie Lack.
Wow, what a great save that is. Head first, staying with it. Not an easy stop at all, and if it's actually lifted up a little higher, it's probably a goal. But it all starts with Desbiens, who made a really good, strong play defensively, but did not get the puck out.
Kruger carries it in. He'll take it wide. Nick Leddy pulls down a slap shot bit. St. Pierre across, Kruger cutting, he scores! Short side, and it's a one-goal game as Rockford has back-to-back power play tallies.
Well, that's the difference in a game. You get some power plays, you got to do some damage, and pretty good use of moving the puck from side to side. We saw in the first goal on the power play exactly that, and this time Kruger on the opposite side near to us, available. And a very good quick pass by Lebda across, and top shelf short side, beauty. Again, very difficult when you see that setup. As a goaltender, you're on that side, you're squaring up the shot, and then it goes all the way across. You got to get a cross shuffle across and hopefully cover the majority of the net. And I'll tell you what, there was a lot of net covered. That puck was precisely put top shelf. And a one-goal game, and quite honestly, a bad penalty to take by Brett Sterling when you're up by a couple of goals in the third.
Up ice. Minnesota, a little chip and chase. He picks up in the corner. Healing behind the net. Laid off to the point for Connaught. Stretches it over. Matheson returns it to Connaught. A wrist shot through. Fought off by Carter Hutton. Wolves will send it out in front. Longpre shoots. He scores! It'll be an even strength goal for the Wolves. Regain some insurance.
Well, that is the good thing. They were able to keep possession on that power play and not give it up and have a couple of good opportunities because of the possession. Nathan Longpre has had a couple of shots from this similar area through 2 games. A nice shorthanded goal in the second period, but this one he makes no mistake. Wolves under control. Connaught shot, wristed off the back boards, picked up, heads up play right on the tape. And that's getting into position. We talked about this yesterday. We didn't see the Wolves in that area very much last year. But you step back sometimes from where all the bodies are and you become available. Longpre there, and he rifled one home.
Nice work by Steve Pinizano along the backboards.
Pretty easy. The shot itself, I think, fooled Hutton because he was moving to his left thinking the puck was going to go the other way. Pinizano picked it up and came out on the near side and had some room to make the pass.
He and Andrew Gordon, 2 Hershey Bears that GM Wendell Young has had his eye on for a couple seasons as they were winning AHL championships there. And then Moore answers up top, his second of the afternoon, and it's a one-goal game again.
Well, you were saying to me last night about and after the game when it was 1-0 shootout victory, if tomorrow might be a 6-5 game.
Yeah.
Well, we're creeping up on it now.
4-3 Wolves on top, but Morin with a beautiful release.
Take a look at Tanev, see if his stick gets in the way. It might climb up the stick and read it. Yeah, and you can see just the reaction. Extended stick, and he does not pick that up at all. Simply a good decision, good quick wrist shot. And I think Tanev may have got a piece of that with a stick, and one goal again.
Halfway through an entertaining third period, Sweat shot wide. Lifted softly out to center by Schrader, where it's picked up by Cassian. Cassian stick-handles himself away from the pressure, now carries across the line. Sweat will give it back to Cassian. Cassian off the backboards, draws the attention of two Rockford players, now gets some help from Sweat. Cassian back in his skate, continues to work the boards. Sweat able to escape with the puck. Back towards Cassian. The battle ensues with Nick Leddy. Loaded goal, they score! Bill Sweat, a great feed from Cassian!
I'll tell you what, this is what they talk about when they talk about Zach Cassian winning board battles from the grit. And he single-handedly, with Billy Sweat, teamed up to make terrific decisions and plays. Cassian had that puck on the boards in the corner for a good 20-25 seconds. A couple of times Sweat would go in and help them out, but because of the possession and his positioning, they were able to get the puck to the slot. Billy Sweat, who had been in there helping, peeled off, got himself into an area. Again, the deeper slot. Look how available he ends up being. And Cassian's pass, perfect. A one-timer past Hutton.
Almost a dummy play there by Schrader, swinging behind the net, drew the attention of the defense.
True, good point. Looked like he was going to pick it up and take it on the other side.
So, power play number 7 this afternoon for Rockford. They have 20 seconds. They need 2 goals. They're 2 for 6 on the man advantage so far. St. Pierre against Longpre in the face-off. 6-on-4. Empty net for the IceHogs. Kruger off the face-off, plays it off. Morin shot got through the body. Slack the save. It pinballs out in front, back towards the line. Leddy holds the zone. Miller will poke it loose. Matheson trying to keep it along the backboards. It's free now for Kruger. 4 seconds to go. He puts it on the front, blocked by Matheson. And the Wolves will start the season 2-0 as they knock off Rockford 5-3.
Solid effort. Boy, what a difference though in 2 days. Last night's game, it was so hard to score. Finally, things opened up a bit, and we saw some productivity from both clubs. 8 goals in this game, and the Wolves not quite as tight in their own zone. Some opportunities. The power play starting to work a bit for the Rockford IceHogs. Got themselves back in the game, but the Wolves prevail. And what a solid, I think, 2 games when you look overall. Rockford, everybody predicting and picking them with the talent they have to be a tough team to beat. And the Wolves come up with 2 victories in the first 2 games.